collection goes on and on and on.
Yes, yes. Well, more than 5,000 objects were found, and a lot of them are on display. What we're going to look at now are some of the ritual figures, and there were 34 of these found in these black resined wooden shrines inside the treasury where the canopic material
Yes.
was. So the same area.
And their function?
Well,
Protection.
protection, basically. Protection and ritual use and all those things that we don't completely understand, but they all have to do with religion, and especially funerary religion. And these are two of the most interesting, and these come in pairs. If you see this one is, the king is riding on a panther, and this one he's harpooning an invisible hippopotamus in a papyrus skiff.
How do we know that it's a hippopotamus if it's invisible?
We know from representations in tombs and temples, where you actually see the hippopotamus. And we also know because basically what he's doing here is he's showing himself as the guarantor of order, of the proper order of the Egyptian universe. And how he does that is that he defeats the forces of evil. And the hippopotamus is a representation of the forces of chaos or evil. Another very interesting thing about these statues and a lot of the pieces in the tomb is that some of them were not made originally for Tutankhamun. He's using pieces from maybe a couple of other kings' funerary assemblages. And some of these statues, some people think are actually females. It's very hard to tell males and females apart in certain ways. There are things, you know, the shape of the belly button and little details, but if you look at the faces, you can also see that not all of these faces are Tutankhamun's face. So just to show you the matched set here, two of each, and there are a number of statues of the king, as you see here. These two faces, they match. But that's Tutankhamun's face. See? Not the same. That's not the same person at all.
Not at all.
What's interesting is, for example, we have some of these ritual figures from other royal tombs from both before and after, and none of them are gilded the way these are. So it makes you kind of wonder, you know, was there something special going on? Was Tutankhamun especially honored? This is an idea that a scholar named Ray Johnson is starting to talk about. It's very interesting, has a lot of really interesting, way off the charts ideas, but that's one of them. That maybe, you know, they loved him so much because he had brought back the worship of Amen.
Yes. Okay, can we move on again?
Okay.
I don't know what awaits us here.
A lot of tourists await us.